Top 5 news headlines of the day. A lot in the news to talk about. We got a packed show for you. It's going to be nonstop. I think we're going to be able to do it non-PSA free. So you're getting an hour-long radio talk show with no breaks. Let's do it today. Top 5 news headlines of the day. Headline number 5. There are 5 ways the Patriots can clinch the division this year. So again, the Patriots missed their chance at officially clinching a spot at the playoffs as the team lost 28-22 to the Texans this past weekend. But the Patriots will go up against the visiting Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday night, who themselves are fighting for playoff positioning as well as the current number seed. So it looks like New England, if they win, looks like they'll clinch. And then also New England tie with the Pittsburgh Steelers loss, or the New England tie with the Texans loss, or a tie. A New England tie plus a Tennessee Titans loss or tie. Or a Houston Texans plus Indianapolis Colts loss or tie. Plus Oakland Raiders versus Tennessee Titans tie.
Yeah, that's a lot. I feel the Patriots are going to be fine. I think this week they're not in trouble. It's hard to say a team that's 10-2 is in trouble, but because it's the Patriots and because the goal is a Super Bowl, obviously, and since they've started playing their tougher schedule in the second half of the season, there's been a couple bumps in the road. Nothing to panic about, but it wasn't as smooth as the first half of the season. And what I think this upcoming week means a lot because you're battling with the Ravens for that first seed, which is huge in my opinion. And then also, I don't even remember the last time the Patriots lost back-to-back games.
Yeah, no.
So, I think it might have been the Miami Miracle, and then last year against the Steelers. I think that's it. And then they ran the table, won the Super Bowl, and then their last 2 losses have been the Ravens and the Texans. But
I think you're right, yeah.
But the problem is if Patrick Mahomes can walk in there and this defense is at home, that's a strong suit of the Patriots. They're at home. If Patrick Mahomes can come in there and put up 30 points, that's going to be raise your eyebrows a little bit. But the thing that I'm going to be noticing the most, watching for the most, is that Kansas City defense is not that good, and it's on the road. So the talk about the Pats right now is the offense and how they're struggling. So they're going to be at home against the playoff contenders. So this week is big, I feel. It's a 4:25 game. It's the national game slot. I'm looking forward to it, and the game might answer the question whether they go out and get a receiver. I think they're going to anyway, but I think this game will say a lot.
You mentioned the Patriots schedule, and I have to disagree because a lot of people are saying, the Patriots schedule is so easy. Look at the team that they had to play. First week, the Steelers. And the Steelers coming into the season weren't supposed to be awful.
Oh, yeah. They started off slow, but now they're slowly making their way.
Yes, the Dolphins. We all know that. The Jets, they were supposed to be decent.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be different with Sam Darnold, but then he got mono, and then, and then the Bills.
The Bills, yeah, they've been better than, when they started off like that, I was like, they'll teeter off soon.
Yeah.
And they just haven't.
No, they haven't. They stayed there, and then you got the Redskins, and that's iffy. So what? That's really 2 iffy teams, or 2 bad teams and 2 iffy teams. And then you got the Giants, and that's
yeah.
And then the Jets again, who at this point, Sam Darnold was back.
Mm-hmm.
This is when he saw ghosts. And the Jets again, they were supposed to be decent that night. Sam Darnold back, facing the Patriots in New York. And then you got the Browns, who again, another team that had the potential this season, still do. Then they have the Ravens, where the Patriots struggled against them because the Ravens are just insanely good this year.
Yeah, I watched that Monday night game between the Ravens and the Rams, and I was just sitting out on my couch just wondering if the Rams defense was really that bad, which I don't think they are, or just realizing that the Ravens have completely, I mean, it's all Lamar Jackson. That's honestly what it is. And people talk about how he was a 32nd pick and 31 teams passed on him, so he would have been doing this anywhere else. I disagree. John Harbaugh rolled the dice and bet on a single player to change a whole offensive system. And I mean, he's on pace to break Michael Vick's rushing record in his second season, in his first full season starting. And I noticed that his passing stats aren't like through the roof, but he's very efficient, and he's on pace for 30 touchdowns still. Like, so with like 10 rushing touchdowns, so he's gonna have like 40 combined touchdowns. Like, it's insane.
Headline number 4, Ron Rivera, the head coach of the Carolina Panthers, was fired on Tuesday, excuse me. And now their rumored name in the mix is Josh McDaniels, the Patriots offensive coach and offensive coordinator. And as everyone knows, for the most part here in New England, the story of Josh McDaniels and head coaching gigs. Seems like he doesn't want them at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, he almost went somewhere a couple years ago, and then remember that and then he backed out at the last minute. But
was it the Rams? It might have been L.A. Rams,
possibly before Sean McVay.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But yeah, the news of Ron Rivera kind of hit me. I understand because I kind of understand, I kind of don't. It's been a while. He was the coach from 2011 to 2019, succeeding John Fox there, and his best shot was the 2015 Super Bowl against the Denver Broncos, and ever since that season, it's just gone worse and worse. The Colts. Oh yes, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah, that would have been something with Jacoby Brissett there now.
Right. You always wonder, like, what if?
What if, exactly.
Headline number 3, John Morrison officially returning to the WWE. He signed a multi-year deal. The news broke last night. He's 39 years old. He spent a lot of time in the indies, in the minor leagues of professional wrestling compared to WWE. And so John Morrison is back and making his return. It's not announced yet when he will return, but he left WWE in 2011. It's almost 10 years now. And he tweeted this morning, at 12:08 this morning, confirmed, I have signed with WWE. I've never been as good at anything as I am at wrestling, and I can't wait to stand in WWE ring again opposite the most talented people in the business. So John Morrison back in the WWE
since 2011.
Yeah.
And he's 40 years old now. That's a long layoff, but if anyone can pull it off, it's going to be John Morrison, to be honest with you.
Yeah, one of the most phenomenal athletes in professional wrestling, and he's so fun to watch. And that's what's special. He's just so interesting. But again, so John Morrison back in the WWE. Headline number 2, America braces for possible French fry shortage after poor potato harvest.
This one hurts.
This one really hurts.
Yeah, I love my French fries. It's one of the go-to if you're just looking for grub, some junk food. I mean, French fries is the go-to side. So this is devastating news.
And as the wild weather hurt crops, an increase in fry processing capacity in Canada has boosted demand, and Potato processors are rushing to buy supplies and ship them across North America in order to keep French fries on the menu after cold, wet weather damaged crops and key producers in the United States and Canada. They said since the cold conditions started to hit growing regions in October, the potatoes were hit with frost, and farmers in Idaho were able to dig up some damaged crops for storage, but growers other places like North Dakota and Minnesota received snow and rain, forcing them to abandon some supplies in fields. So I wonder, potatoes, they say, quote, a general manager of, listen to this headline, Kevin McIsaac, general manager of the United Potato Growers of Canada.
United Potato Growers of Canada.
Yeah, that's his official job title. That's pretty interesting. Said in a phone interview, potatoes are going to have to move from one channel to another that they sometimes don't move in a normal year. So people, be careful. Make sure that if you do have some French fries, think this might be the last time you have it for a little while.
There's another fun fact is I learned that bananas might be gone within our lifetime.
Bananas?
Bananas. That's
bananas.
I forget the specifics of it, but there's the strains are narrowing, I believe, and there's diseases, and they might end up within our lifetime with who knows how many years, but bananas could go extinct, which, I mean, it kind of hit me. I was like, you learn your fruits in kindergarten, and like bananas just part of this world, and it could be gone one day. And
no kidding.
We're not getting there with French fries. It's just a shortage, but
right.
Thankfully,
as of right now, yeah.
As of right now,
hopefully nothing else. And then the last headline of the day, I always like to end this part of the show of what national day it is today. And today is National Cookie Day. National Cookie Day on December 4th serves up a sweet treat. Bakers across the country warm up the ovens for holiday baking, and tins of cookies are given to friends and family all season long. You know, it's not just chocolate chip cookies. It's not just sugar cookies. It's all the cookies today for National Cookie Day.
I love cookies, Alex, especially around this time of the year, the milk and cookies that you lay out for Santa, and it's appropriate that it's in December, I feel.
100%. The dining hall here on campus last night had decorate your own cookies, so be sure to celebrate National Cookie Day by decorating your own cookies. I love decorating cookies, so maybe tonight I'll have to make some more. But now